Yo, he's gonna ask, bro. He's gonna ask the questions. We got the static boss. Dude, we're about to find out about static bosses, bro. We're about to find out about static bosses, bro. We're about to find out about static bosses, bro. We're about to find out about static bosses, bro. Get your bug chance ready! Get it ready! I'm freaking out, bro. I'm nervous. I'm nervous. You understand?
Currently.
Who was there when I was watching the live stream? How much was I spoken out about static? You don't understand how big this is.
So
this is gonna.
I'm just sitting here staring. We are waiting on GGG. They're getting their microphone.
This is gonna make or break the end game for me. Like what he says is gonna absolutely emotionally destroy me, and I'm gonna be left shattered and jaded. Like we're talking, it's the difference between T17 map gaming or like old school Uber Elder Shaper vibes. Okay? It's huge.
And we'll pull from that as well.
It's massive. Like it's like the difference between you could have a choice. Old school, you know, the pinnacle content is, you know, Shaper and Uber Elder, right? I'm not talking about Uber Elder, just normal Uber Elder. Or you got T17 maps only. These are your two choices. Which one would you prefer? Which one would you prefer? Because that's the difference. If they are not static, then you're stuck to T17 dog shit. You're stuck. You're locked in, bro. In my opinion, it's going to be like, I feel like they as game designers are very smart. They are very smart, right? And, well, then again, they're very smart, and then they put T17 maps into the game in that current state. So that's what scares me, bro. And then they defended the T17 map system. And then it was Mark who was actually pioneering T17s, as far as I'm aware. And now Mark's doing lots of stuff for PoE 2, which scares me, right? Because if he's like, yo, T17s are good, we're going to make the whole endgame of PoE 2 T17, I'm going to be like, no, bro, fucking, I'm done, bro. I'm done. I'm fucking like, bro, I'm done. Which is scary. I'm scared. I'm just hoping the boomers got their say and it's going to be static gaming out the wazoo, you know what I'm saying? Static.
I heard some people did it in just a handful of hours.
Yeah. Chris Wilson would never have put T17s into, like, T17s are a fucking abomination. They're an abomination, okay? And don't get me wrong, they've been patched to be better. They've been patched to be better multiple times, many times. Chris Wilson would have never put that shit in the game. Never. Well, hey, I'm not saying Chris Wilson's always right, because there'll be a bunch of other stuff that Chris Wilson would have never done, but they've done, which were good.
Okay, so speaking of pinnacle boss encounters, got a couple more questions for you. Are the bosses, I hear there's what, you said tier 1 through 4, correct?
Yeah!
Difficulty 1, 2, 3, in terms of loot drops.
No. Difficulty. No.
In terms of difficulty ramping, I don't think that we got clarity on whether or not you can modify these maps. Meaning, can you like further modify the?
Sorry, you're talking about different. Okay, so you're talking about the trees at the end where you add the difficulty. Yes, exactly. Yes. Yeah. So yes, there's 4 tiers. Yes, that's correct.
4 tiers. But wait, can you mod?
So beyond that, can you modify the bosses themselves? Are the bosses static and you modify on your tree only, or are the bosses almost like maps? You know how you can modify like invites, for instance, from PoE 1.
He knows
so
this is the question.
Further modify these.
So let me think about that. So generally speaking, not. So I'm pretty sure the Brimstone can't get mods.
Yes!
Can Simulacrums get mods?
Who cares? No, they can't! Fuck them! Yes!
I'm not actually sure.
Fuck yes!
The ultimatum ones
What
can.
What fucking talking about, baby?
Have that extra mechanic.
Yo, PoE 2 is going to be a 10 out of 10 game, bro. It's going to be 10 out of 10.
What I'll say is, in general,
it's going to be 10 out of 10.
It's not like it isn't the same for every league. Like for each league, we can decide what we want to do there. But generally speaking, for those 4 things, the main thing you're going to be doing is modifying the difficulty using the tree.
Yes!
And that difficulty scaling does introduce things like, it can even modify things like how skills work and like
that's fine. Who cares? As long as it's the hardest version.
Like there's all sorts of stuff like that.
As long as it's the hardest version.
But it isn't random what you're doing there on the tree.
Deterministic.
So for the pinnacles, it really is just kind of mostly just that difficulty change.
Fuck yes, bro!
I think the reason people were asking is they were wondering if like there's a hardest baseline challenge where it's like this is sort of a baseline you can use on can you clear the hardest content. So people were wanting some clarity on that.
For the pinnacle boss, it definitely is the case.
Okay, thank you very much. So another question I was kind of wondering when I was looking at the map, I noticed you use the example of like the paradise, for instance, you get the bonus experience, and that is obviously on the beach because it's tropical. So
yeah.
I'm assuming the uniques are zoned out to the biomes that you have specifically, and if that is the case,
I just come, Jet.
since the biomes are
I just
determining maps, do these unique maps also have